In this video, we're going to learn how to create an announcement with an attachment. So the example we're going to use is we are going to post a fake association's board minutes on TownSq. So after we've logged into TownSq, this is our home screen right here. Let me go to the home screen. So this is the home screen that should look familiar to just about everybody. Here's my name up on top, Paul Petroulis. This is the association. This is our demonstration account. And this is the home screen, including our community column right here. But where we're going to be posting this notice and the actual document is in news and events, because we want to make this an announcement. So once we click into news and events, the announcements page loads in, and here we are with the most recent and, quite frankly, the history of announcements for this fake association. And these will scroll until the manager or the board wants these taken off. But for the most part, they'll stay as a level of consistency and transparency as to when anything was posted for the association. So the idea here now is to do the very obvious, which is we need to create an announcement for the association that the minutes have been posted. So in this example, we're going to go to this big green box, and from a TownSq perspective, this is going to be very consistent. Once you hit this box every time, the screen's going to turn black, and you're going to be working off of this column that's very, very consistent. So we're going to call this Happy Valley HOA Board Minutes, April 2020. The description, which is a mandatory field, this is just board minutes from Happy Valley HOA board meeting held at Clubhouse on 4/10/2020. Totally making this up, but you want to pick a color, completely up to you. I'm going to pick this one here because it's the first one. Picking an icon, totally up to you as well. Here I'm going to use the bullhorn because it's an announcement. And here's the critical part. We're going to either drag the file here, or we're going to click on this button, and then we're going to open up a dialog box to find the file. That's the typical way to do it. So I'm going to click on this button here. My file box opens. Here are my documents. This is a PDF. Now it's very important that anything posted on the TownSq be a PDF, so you can't manipulate the document, unless it's an actual document like your architectural committee documents that need to be filled in. But in this example, you can see what's been attached. So in this case, it's the sample board minutes file for the presentation. Now here you can choose to notify residents. So that means anybody that is logged in, meaning has opted into TownSq. If I click notify residents, as soon as I hit create, an email will go out to the residents that have opted in. You could also make this visible to specific groups if you wanted to limit this. With these board meetings minutes, there's no reason to do that. We're just going to let it open to everybody. And then if I wanted to delay this, I could specifically alert everybody on a specific date. So in this case, if I clicked into the specific date, I have to have a reminder. What day do I want to do that? And in this case, I could choose on the 22nd of April. What that really means is if once I hit create here, this notice isn't going up until the 22nd in terms of alerting everybody. But in this case, I'm just going to turn those off. Feel free to play with that whenever you want. And then once I hit create here, you'll see, and we'll have it from a timing perspective, that took all of about 5 seconds. You can see this box here, the announcement was successfully created. And here it is, right here, Happy Valley HOA board minutes. It's right here, the most recent one. So that would show up on your phone feed. That'll obviously show up on your in your tab here in news and events. So when a unit owner asks you where are the board minutes, well, it was recently put in the announcements. And then once you click into it, this is the actual announcements here. As you saw me type this in, the board minutes for Happy Valley, and here's the actual document. If I go and click into the document, you can see another window opens up in my web browser, and this is just a fake document as a sample, but this can now be downloaded and could also be printed from anyone's home computer. So literally, they've got the document if they want it. There's no more reason for them to ask you. So as I close this out and go back, so again, here it is, seen by one user. So if the board wants to see how many people maybe have looked at this, you could see who's there in terms of who's taking a peek at it. And quite frankly, that's it. Well, the only thing I'm going to do here differently is I'm going to pin this as the most recent board minutes. And what you'll see there is it went from a recent up in here to the pin. And there it is right there. The pin means it's going to stay up on the top part of the screen every time someone goes into the announcements. And that's it. That's how you create an announcement and with an attachment inside of TownSq.